Hello everyone, and welcome to my Royal Family Politics channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The unpleasant wait at the coronation of King Charles II was revealed as the reason for it. King Charles II reportedly arrived at Westminster Abbey 6 minutes earlier than expected. On May 6, as King Charles II arrived at Westminster Abbey, keen observers of the coronation noticed that the monarch appeared to be in a foul mood. Many found it surprising that the king didn't appear to be receiving attention from his entourage, despite the event being well prepared, and the timings being set with military precision. Many were left perplexed by the soon-to-be monarch's confused expression on his big day on that historic Saturday, raising eyebrows. He was apparently seen even questioning the crown equerry why he had been kept waiting. However, according to a recent report from the Telegraph, the apparent delay was caused by the fact that he got at the Abbey 6 minutes earlier than expected, not by shoddy preparation or a lack of practice. The king arrived earlier than expected, and that was due to the horses pulling the Diamond Jubilee state coach. According to reports, the 6 Windsor Greys selected to pull the carriage from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Abbey were a little more vivacious than they had been during the practice. According to a person who participated in the procession, the horses took their time moving because it was the middle of the night when the dress rehearsal was performed. But because they were fully awake on the day of the coronation, they moved far more quickly than they did during practice. The times were thrown off by that. The transition of the traditional royal family into a new powerhouse was on display at King's coronation. Exclusive. The transition to replace the traditional monarchy with a contemporary power to be reckoned with was on display at the King's coronation. According to a royal historian, the royal family's heavy marketing of Kate and William shows the monarchy's future is secure for the time being. According to author Andrew Lowney, even when the legitimacy of the monarchy is contested elsewhere, the firm will maintain its position in Britain. Whether Commonwealth nations still want the royal family to serve as their leaders has come under discussion in the days since King Charles II was formally crowned at the spectacular coronation. Terence Drew, the Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, declared that his country was not totally free while Charles was still in power, which cemented the issue. However, Traitor King, the scandalous exile of the Duke and Duchess of Windsor author Lowney, asserts that while other nations might one day dethrone Charles as head of state, Britain will continue to uphold the royal family. And a key part of that process will be played by Prince William, Kate, Princess of Wales, and their kids. I think the coronation will be seen as part of the transition from a very traditional to a more inclusive monarchy, Lowney told Express.co.uk. And the heavy marketing of the Wales and their children to show the future is secure. The Caribbean countries are on the way out. Starting this year, he continued, but they will stay within the Commonwealth. Mr. Drew intervened as he pressed the monarchy to apologize as well for its earlier involvement in the slave trade. When contacted for comment, Buckingham Palace stated that it profoundly seriously considered slavery. The politician watched the historic event alongside people like U.S. First Lady Jill Biden and European Commissioner Ursula von der Leyen when he traveled to Britain for the coronation earlier this month. Along with serving as the head of state in Britain, Charles is the sovereign of 14 Commonwealth countries. The monarch supported a proposal in April to conduct study into the royal family's involvement in the transatlantic slave trade. It was established that access to the royal collection and royal archives was possible to facilitate the research. According to the BBC, the decision was a step in the right direction for Mr. Drew. I believe that admitting that something was done wrong, acknowledging it, and apologizing for it is a step in the right way, he continued. Keep up with the most important news, images, analyses, opinions, and videos on the subjects that concern you. An expert claims that Kate and Camilla are tense, and that Kate refused to bow during the coronation. A royal analyst claims that there was tension between the Princess of Wales and Queen Camilla at a crucial moment during the king's coronation earlier this month. According to a royal analyst, the Princess of Wales was angry with Queen Camilla at the time of the coronation, which is why she did not bow to the new monarch. Tom Bower, the author, noted that Kate's lack of a curtsy might have indicated that she was having problems with her stepmother-in-law. On May 6, more than 2,000 people attended the coronation of the new king and queen at Westminster Abbey, including the Princess of Wales. Bower gave an explanation for why nobody moved a muscle for Camilla on May 6 on Dan Wootton Tonight, including Kate. If you watch the coronation tape, you'll see that everyone bows and curtsies to the king as he leaves the thrones and makes his way out of Westminster Abbey, but not a single person moves an inch when Camilla passes. And the reason why is because they were upset with her. No one is moving. Kate and William were also irate, he said. That small portion of the crowd by the throne in the middle of Westminster Abbey was completely consumed with rage. And at that precise moment, those who had been excluded could not help but notice that nobody, least of all Kate, curtsied to Queen Camilla. Dan Wootton, the host, then asked Bower for more details. And Bower said that there was a noticeable difference in the numbers of Camilla's family members present and those of Kate's. Bower claimed that Queen Camilla bought 20 Parker bowls to the coronation, and there were 4 Middletons. And what was even more striking was William makes no mention of Queen Camilla at the Windsor concert the next day, he continued. There is therefore tension there. After then, the author claimed that King Charles was in a dangerous position as a result of the tensions. According to Bower, Kate was behaving like the Queen during the time that a exhausted Camilla disappeared from the public view. Kate, Prince William, and their 2 younger children, Prince Louis, 5, and Princess Charlotte, 8, were seated in the front row at the Abbey, giving them a prime view of the entire coronation. Prince George, the 9th child of Kate and William, served as one of the king's 4 pages of honor. Freddie, Louis, and Gus, 3 of Camilla's grandsons, also starred alongside George. Arthur Elliot, Camilla's great-nephew, also participated as a page of honor. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.